Hi, kids. Welcome back to Phonics. It's been a lot of fun being here in this cartoon body this week, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Before we start our letter review, I wanted to say that I really have appreciated your feedback and you telling me how you like these videos and all of that. It really fills my bucket, so thanks. Let's get started with our letters. X, D, A, T, P, N, B, Y, A, K, V, I, S, Z, O, J, K, E, M, G, A, H, F, W. Okay, great job. Next, we're going to be working on some nonsense words. So if you want to go ahead and turn the sound off, go for it. And I will give you a wave when it's time to turn it back on. Here we go. Madge, sub, hot. Zep, cav, Nas. Fill, whap, sod. Lob, din, kev. Locks, puck, sov. Dal, nud, cuff. Ral, sep, pog. Okay, awesome work. Next, we're going to go on to some sight words. So all you need to do is follow along and read them, and I will tell you if you are right. Over, his, no, once, thank, give, some, any, him, going, again, as, by, open, live, take, walk, round, of, just, them, think, her, and fly. Way to go. So today we're going to work on reviewing some punctuation marks. A punctuation mark, if you remember, is something like a period that you put at the end of a sentence to let you know that the sentence is over, and it gives you an idea of how the sentence is asked or said. So a period is how we end most sentences. That's if we're just telling something. So if you were going to say, my lunchbox is red, you would just put a period at the end of that. Or if you were going to say, the dog likes food, that's just a statement. If you're going to ask a question, you need a question mark. A question mark lets us know that something is being asked. So if I wanted to say, how old are you? Or do you like carrots? Then I would use a question mark. The last one might be the most fun, and that's the exclamation point. An exclamation point tells us that something is really exciting or that it's very important. So if you were going to say, my shoe is on fire, that's something that you probably would want to say in a very important and excited way. Or if you wanted to say, I love birthday cake, you might also want to use an exclamation point. So, I'd like you to get a paper and pencil or a marker and a board and get ready to write some sentences. This time, instead of just thinking about the spelling, I want you to think about what kind of punctuation mark goes at the end of the sentence. All right. The first sentence is, I win. I win. Nice and short. I win. So that seems like a pretty excited sentence. So I think you definitely need an exclamation point at the end of I win. So it would look like this. All right. Our next sentence asks, who is the best? Who is the best? Who is the best? So we're not really saying anything, and we're certainly not super excited, but we are asking a question. Who is the best? We want to know. So, because of that, we're going to use a question mark. All right, let's look at another one. I eat my lunch. I eat my lunch. I eat my lunch. So in that sentence, we're not asking anything. We're telling, I eat my lunch. And we don't sound super excited about it. So it's just going to be a period and look like this. Then we have, did you brush your teeth? I hope so. Did you brush your teeth? Did you brush your teeth? So here again, we're not telling anything, and we're not shouting anything or very excited about something. We're asking a question. The question is, did you brush your teeth? And at the end, it needs a question mark. All right. Next, our last sentence is, this is so good. This is so good. This is so good. So I wasn't just telling you that time, was I? If I had said, this is so good, that might be the kind of sentence that uses a period. But now you can hear how excited I am, and I want you to know how important it is. So I would put an exclamation point at the end of that sentence. Way to go, kids. Let's move on to some math. These are the problems we'll be working on today. Okay, welcome back to math. The last few days we've been talking about word problems. We've been talking about what words tell us if it's adding or subtracting. We've been thinking about what numbers we need to take from the word problems. Today, I'm going to give you a chance to work them out on your own. So I will read you the problem. I want you to pause the video, work it out, and then at the end, we'll go over all the problems. So, our first problem says, Jack has 10 dogs. He gets 7 more. How many does he have now? I'll read it one more time. Jack has 10 dogs. He gets 7 more. How many does he have now? All right, go ahead and pause this, work it out, and press play when you're ready to move on. Our next problem says, Ravi has 21 cards. He found 8 more. How many does he have now? Ravi has 21 cards. He found 8 more. How many does he have now? So go ahead and pause that, work it out, press play when you're ready to come back. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Lupita has 14 clips. Then she lost 3. How many does she have now? Lupita has 14 clips. Then she lost 3. How many does she have now? All right, way to go. Welcome back. The next problem asks, Ollie knows 40 songs. Then she learns 4 more. How many does she know now? Ollie knows 40 songs. Then she learns 4 more. How many does she know now? So pause it, work it out, come back when you're ready for the next one. Okay. Fran had 15 books. She gave away 3. How many does she have now? Fran had 15 books. She gave away 3. How many does she have now? Here is our last one. Karina has 14 seeds. She finds 13 more. How many does she have now? Karina has 14 seeds. She finds 13 more. How many does she have now? Okay, let's check our answers and go through these problems together. Our first problem said, Jack has 10 dogs. He gets 7 more. How many does he have now? So in this problem, we hear that he's getting more dogs, which tells us that we're going to add and use a plus. Our first number is 10, which has 1 10 and 0 ones. And then our next number is only 7 ones. So let's start by adding up the ones. 7 plus 0 is still 7, so we have 7 ones. And then 1 plus nothing is still 1. So 10 plus 7 is 17. He has 17 dogs. That's a lot of dogs. Okay, let's look at the next one. Ravi had 21 cards. He found 8 more. How many does he have now? So he's finding more, so we're going to be putting those numbers together, addition, plus sign. Then there's 2 10s in 21 and 1 1s. And then there's only 8 1s and 8. So starting with the 1s, 8 plus 1 is 9. 2 plus nothing is still 2. So Ravi has 29 cards. Let's move on to our next problem. Lupita has 14 clips. Then she lost 3. How many does she have now? So she's losing, which means we're going to have to take away 3 from 14. So starting with 14, we have 1 10 and 4 1s. And then in 3, we only have 3 1s. So 4 take away 3 leaves 1. 1 take away none. We still have 1. So 14 take away 3 leaves 1 10 and 1 1, also known as 11. Moving on. Ollie knows 40 songs. Then she learns 4 more. How many does she know now? So she's going to learn some more songs, so we'll have to put those numbers together with a plus sign. Ollie knows 40 songs, which means there's 4 10s and no 1s. Then she's going to learn 4 more, meaning we're going to add 4 and 0 together. 0 plus 4 is still 4. 4 plus nothing is still 4. So she now knows 4 10s and 4 1s, which is also known as 44. Great. Next we have Fran had 15 books. She gives away 3. How many does she have now? So we're starting with 15, 1 10 and 5 1s, and we're going to give them away, so we'll use a minus. And then there's only 3 1s and 3. So 5 take away 3 1s, leaves 2 1s, and then 1 10 take away no 10s, leaves 1. So 15 take away 3, leaves 12. Fran has 12 books now. Last problem. Karina has 14 seeds. She finds 13 more. How many does she have now? So in 14, we have 1 10 and 4 1s. In 13, we have 1 10 and 3 1s. And since she's finding more, we're going to be adding them with a plus sign. So let's start with the 1s. 4 plus 3 is 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 1s. And then looking at the 10s, we have 1 10 plus 1 10 equals 2 10s. So 14 plus 13 makes 2 10s and 7 1s, also known as 27. Great job, kids. Have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you next week.